Hello world, it is Tuesday, October 24th, 2023, 3:51 p.m. This is standup for voiceinducer.com. As per usual, the agenda is here and we are starting with the metrics, and the Google Analytics page Monday has 4 users. Solid, 35 over the last 7 days. Solid, and it's like even like pre-launch. So that's good. And you may wonder, like, Conrad, it's been already almost 3 months. Why haven't you launched? The answer is I still haven't found the real value proposition here where I feel confident, like, use this and like try to convince people to use it, because I've I see that it's useful, but it's still kind of needs a little bit more work in terms of making it better than other things like Google, like Chat GPT. I mean, what I mean is like it kind of like slow. It's kind of slow when you upload files and when you chat. It's kind of slow. So I'm working on improving that so that I feel like, wow, this is really good and this is valuable, and I want to invite people here, and I want to, um, and I'm completely honest when I say that this is a great tool that is better than what everything else is out there. So yes, in order to do that, I need to have something that I myself would use. And so I'm getting there. I think a couple more weeks or something. All right, the second step is weekly, monthly goals. I think the only long-term goal is next Tuesday, which is 5 new paid users and 1,000 page visits. That's a big challenge, and what it's going to require of me is having having I think having launching the YouTube chat with YouTube feature, and so that leaves me just like really 3 days max in order to ship that and have a chance, have a real be within striking distance of this goal. So I think the next 3 days, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, are going to be critical. There's the hackathon on Halloween. Might do something completely different for that. So that's going to take away a whole bunch of time. And then Sunday, Monday is going to be like a last chance. But really, if you don't make it in the next 3 days, that's going to be very dicey. All right, next, the stand-up last 24 hours. I did the last stand-up yesterday, and I was looking at like completing the AIE Summit page, timestamps, 12 labs, summarization. What did I get of this done? I did. I got the chat working finally. That looks that works beautifully, and I love it. Let me demo that. Let's do less talking, more showing. So let's. What is the 10,000 X engineer? Let's see. Now it should be streaming here. Let's see, this is the server compiled. What's happening? Where are you? It should not be taking this long. It's usually very fast, within half a second response, which is beautiful. Which cannot be said for the 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 fast API endpoint. Oh yeah, there it was. Fuck. Okay, there it is. The term 1000 X engineer refers to an engineer who is exceptionally productive and efficient, capable of delivering work at a rate that's an average engineer is concept that facilitating points to maximize productivity and achieving higher levels of output engineer work. Does it have the um, does it have the documents? Page content. Okay, there's this documents, but I want to see them returned. Give a longer description and more detailed of the 1000X engineer. Chat, there's the payload. Oh, there's streaming. Now it's, see, that's fast. And response and fetch. And okay, let's, okay, didn't preserve the new spaces, payload. And then look at the response headers and should have the source. Yeah, the source is encoded, and I think I'm decoding it and then setting, and then I'm going to be setting it here in the state so that you can click open perhaps a modal that you can see the referenced text and chat with documents, summarization. I looked and I found a way to get the transcripts by modifying the YouTube dash transcripts npm package. And so I'm able to find it, but they're only in like small chunks of like one sentence. And then I have to find a way to combine them into the chunking thing so that they are saved in the metadata for the vector DB. So I'm going to put that off for a further time, a later date. And for now, going to focus on launching this and like the bare bones requirements for that. And also did the summarization API endpoint. And let's see if can we demo this? No, this one's incomplete. Summarization route, give videos, something funny going on here, and this is the summary tab, and it goes the API summarize YouTube, and this is really great because I will be using this as an API endpoint, and then like I think that's a real value proposition to sell access to the summarizer that's like standardized and very easy to use. So I think that's a really cool thing. But I did demo this with I think it doesn't like the YouTube URL. It likes the ID. It works with the ID. But this is what I'm really have in progress right now. So I'm working on this right now. And then yeah, I found out the POC for this. I did the POC. Found a way to do this. So now the next 24 hours is going to be critical because it's the next 3 days are critical. Now what am I doing? I am really striving to launch the summit page, and in order for that to work, I need the RAG working, display sources, modal or collapsible or accordion. Summarizations, I have to make sure that they are solid. Is available for all. So there are multiple videos now, and now I want to make this same thing available just by dynamically, just getting the channel ID videos, and then getting for each one of those generating this page, and so it should be dynamic. And then as they add more videos, they should also display here. And semantic search, this is a search box that should be working pretty well right now. Yeah, and this would be great to have the timestamp here. Either maybe like a video or a thumbnail. Thumbnail would be cool. So this is just doing semantic search, but also I could do this with 12 Labs, and I'm going to investigate that today. So 12 Labs search and generative chat, proof of concept, investigate. So now the summarization of talks, launch this, and then two more things that are kind of like side missions that writing proposals for tutorials. These are like relevant because I'm using these tools in my app, and like writing tutorials is a good way to contribute back to the community and like feel like you're a part of a community. And so and also like helps to extend the runway a bit with some some cash flow, some income. So that's the next 24 hours. Now, how realistic is this? How realistic is this? Can I get this done in the next 24 hours? Will I even ever get to this? Will I even manage to get to this? And like, what happens if I don't manage to get to this? So I think I could do it this way by 12, by midnight. I want to have this done by midnight. So today I have like one meeting and I have Muay Thai from like 6 to 8. It's more like 6:30 to 7:30, but with an hour this way, an hour that way to shower and stretch and warm up. It's about 2 hours. So otherwise, like 8 to 12 is a key time of focus, and then about about 5 to 6 is one more hour. So that's like 5 hours right there. That's not a lot to get just this done. And then if I get this done by 12, I can look into this for like 2 hours to 2 a.m. and then 2 to 4 a.m. This should actually be in here. No, this is actually the same as this. And then if I get this 2 to 4, if I get to this, that's gonna be difficult. But really, the 5 hours for this, I think this is like more smaller things that are just largely the big questions are answered, except summarization needs more work. And then final things. And then I also, in order to launch, I also need subscription tiers on the landing page and on profile page. So this is also a requirement in order for a deployment. Okay, 13 minutes. Closing it off here. Balloons. I think that's a feature of Loom. That's pretty interesting. Balloon, balloon, balloon.